Hola y bienvenidos a nuestro podcast, el podcast que ya está cancelado. ¿Qué pasó?
I think it's supposed to be in English.
Oh. I thought I was on Don Francisco for a second. Okay, my bad. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. The already canceled podcast. The podcast with the most handsomest host. Orlando, Leo, Chris. Number bad bitches. Eye candy for y'all. Today's topic is going to be about traveling, since we all take exotic trips to safaris, far lands, beaches all across the world. Galveston. We don't Galveston and Austin and College Station is about as far as we've traveled. But I want to get y'all's opinion about all of these exotic trips that are available in the world. Do y'all like to travel? Why not? And where would you like to travel? So Orlando, you're the man that catches flights, catches feelings, but does not catch COVID, has jumped on more flights than all of us combined. So what do you love about traveling? Or do you even love it? Or is it just a FOMO that makes you jump on the plane and go to foreign lands?
You know, I hate traveling, to be honest with you. It's like, you know, okay, so I'm a procrastinator. I think we all know that by now. if my employer is watching, I'm not a procrastinator. I'm always in and out, you know, making sure I have my deadlines ready. No procrastinating. In my personal life, though, I am a procrastinator. So I'm the guy that washes his to-go outfits. You know, I don't know, you have your to-go outfits that y'all like kind of just, I'm a pretty basic guy. Jeans, a pair of, these are, I don't know, Levi's shoes or Dockers, I don't know. And, you know, just a simple polo. But I'm the guy that washes all his favorite shirts and got to represent the Astros all the time. You know, cheat to win, baby. So you know, all my Astros, what is it, merchandise, clothes, whatever is getting washed last minute. And I'm the guy that packs usually like either a few hours before his flight, you know,
Or on his way to the airport.
pretty much. But I think I hate myself because of that, and then just having to go through TSA and the whole airplane stuff.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If they want to take the plane, just let them. Just give me my hour and a half back.
Hey, did y'all see that video about the Canadians on their way to Mexico?
No, what happened?
Yeah.
They basically took over the plane and like partied and took shots and shit.
Yo, that's dope. Did they get in trouble?
Yeah.
They
They're still in Mexico.
They're in the like no fly list for every airline.
Nobody wants to fly them.
They good. Man.
I don't know if they're still there, but
No,
Well,
but
it was worth it. It was like the flight from hell in the WWE where they just took over the plane and Ric Flair hit him with the woo.
hey, I mean, but now it's too many restrictions. You know, you got to wear your mask. The only way that you won't get COVID in an airplane is if you buy a beer or an alcoholic drink. And,
Or when they hand out the pretzels.
hey, but shout out to the Delta CEO. Now we don't have to wait 10 days. We only have to wait 5 days if you test positive.
Let's go.
So shout out
CDC.
Delta. No, but I hate traveling just because of all the inconveniences there. But I do like to go to new places. You know,
Mexico.
Mexico and New York about 4 times a year.
Hey, I mean,
Not saying any names.
hey, but I've gone to Galveston, College Station, Austin,
Those are exotic lands.
Louisiana. You know, you got to travel to the best places in the earth. You know, but no, I mean, quick answer. I hate travel. I hate the part of like the airplane and all that stuff. But I love just being in new territory, especially if you travel for cheap. You know, on a budget is always the best way to travel because you experience a little bit more danger and you know, as I said before, I'm not scared of death. So
For context, he books one way tickets. He says he'll worry about the return flight the day of. So he shows up to the airport, no game plan, just whatever they got, he'll take.
something like that. You know, there's a possibility I might go to New York this weekend. You know, so we'll see what's up. Take a few days out there. You know, be with the family. Protest a little bit with the vaccine mandates and all that stuff, and you know, I'll be on my way. You know, if you want to get vaccinated, get vaccinated. If you don't get vaccinated. But this is not a political show, or is it? I've already been canceled, so whatever your opinion about me is, I don't care. So,
But question: people have the misconception that flying can be very expensive. Have you noticed that in the past, or how do you get around it?
Look, if you're like a dumbass like me, one time I was in Mexico. I drove with a friend, or my friend drove me to Mexico. I was riding shotgun, and I was like, you know what? I don't know when I'm gonna leave. I was either debating between a Saturday or a Tuesday. or Sunday or Tuesday, sorry. And the flights were like 100. Then they jumped to 300. So I'm like, no, I'll just fly out Tuesday. I didn't buy the flight. So what basically happened was that Tuesday, I was like, I need to get back home. But the flights are $600.
Oh shit!
So I was like, I'm not gonna pay all that money. So I just took a bus to the border, got to Laredo, just bought a ticket there, and I went home.
You got on the Greyhound?
Yeah, I got in the Greyhound from Monterrey to Laredo. It was kind of scary, like the last 20 minutes, because we're going up north the whole way. The last 20 minutes, the driver took a U-turn, and I'm like, you know what, this is it. But thankfully, he made another U-turn. We ended up in Laredo, booked a hotel, and then just book a ticket from Laredo to Houston.
Greyhound is more comfortable than airplanes, though. I will say that.
I don't know.
And you get more interesting characters. So there's always a show.
I like to fly Spirit, for the free entertainment. So and the people that are there. No, but as far as like getting cheap tickets, go to Google Flights. I'm not sponsored yet. So Google Flights, if you want to send a sponsorship, or Skip Lag. What I've done in the past before is like I'm in Mexico, so I'll just book from like Monterrey to like Canada, like either Montreal or whatever. And so my flight has to stop in Houston. So I just get off in Houston and then I lose the other flight. So I've gotten cheap flights like that before.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
So you just look for the layover, not the destination?
Yeah, basically. So Skip Lag does that for you. So make sure to use my coupon code travel with feelings. Skip Lag. It won't work, but maybe one day. But I think I've talked enough already. So
Leo, do you like to travel?
Honestly, traveling was never like a priority for me. Mm-hmm. So last year I started traveling, 2021. That's actually the first time I traveled. I like it. Like Orlando, I don't like the whole airport process. Flying itself is like boring. I don't know what to do.
Play with your thumbs for a little bit.
I'm not a procrastinator, so I always pack. I'm pretty easy. Like I pack quickly.
Leo's already packed for his next trip. Shoot,
I know. he has a bag of luggage just there ready to.
Honestly,
to go.
I don't have any like planned trips this year.
Really?
No, not yet. Well, Miami apparently, but
we're adding Miami to the list this year. So.
Well, I thought we were going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but we're full of shit.
Oh,
we give like 6 places a year. We end up maybe going to one
after Chris's graduation.
After my graduation, we were supposed to go to Puerto Rico.
Leo.
He will, if we don't go to Puerto Rico, he will take Miami as a second.
We could, instead of going to Puerto Rico, we could go to Miami. I'd be down for that.
I'm down for either. Whatever. But
I'll probably feel safer in Miami than Puerto Rico. So
why? Daddy Yankee's from Puerto Rico. Daddy Yankee goes hard.
Weren't people like going missing out there?
What?
Or was it Dominican Republic? Or
that sounds more like the Dominican.
Yeah.
Where's Punta Cana at?
That's not Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's Dominican.
Right?
Yeah.
I think people were going missing out there.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro, but that's negativity. We don't need that. Puerto Rico's a part of the United States, the greatest country in the world.
For beaches, I prefer Galveston.
Yeah.
It's a 1 hour drive.
Hey, but remember last year when Galveston actually got pretty? Like it was like blue?
It was legit, yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all go or no?
No, I didn't make the trip. I did
by mistake. But, like I didn't even know it was blue, but I went.
Wow.
But yeah, I do like traveling now. And I guess it's pretty vague, but I would like to travel the world one day.
Do you have like a specific place?
Not really. Dubai is probably like top of my list.
Yeah, I think so. So like, yeah, Dubai is crazy,
there,
dude.
I'm ugly here, but over there, I think I'm a solid 8.
Honestly, I think you just need to grow the beard out a little bit more. If I'm going to be completely honest.
Hey, but on the cool, I think Dubai's
like you're calling me ugly.
No, I'm just saying. Over there, the men have like intense beards.
I can't go to Dubai, bro.
Why?
Because I can't grow nice beard. So let's pass.
But I think Dubai is affordable. Like,
I heard it's affordable.
I was looking at Airbnb.
I mean, y'all are rich, I'm sure y'all can afford the luxuries and whatnot.
No more truck payment, bro.
Ooh. What was that, like $800 a month?
Nah, like
$1,000.
$1,000 a month.
Plus insurance.
Oof.
He's being humble over there. Jesus.
So I don't know. I guess I have a question. Before we go to you, like, is Europe ever a goal for y'all? Like, I know a lot of
Europe.
Europe. Like I know, a lot of basic people like myself.
Well, I'll be basic too.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do one of those like European like tours where
cross countries.
Yeah, where it's like you go to like England and then you go to Rome. Oh, well, you go to France, then Rome.
But like backpacking or
I've actually looked into it and they have like it's kind of like backpacking, but you're in a group.
Oh, okay.
And it's like $2-3 grand, and it's like a week long. Like,
and you're gonna stay at a brothel, right?
Yeah, you stay at a brothel. Wait, no, not a hostel. Not a brothel. A hostel.
They stay at a hostel. Chris will be staying at a brothel.
Damn, you suck. It's a hostel.
Got your dumbass.
But hey, he might be an intellectual, but he's not street smart.
No. You see, I was tricked. I was bamboozled.
You don't know these streets.
But it's a hostel.
His subconscious spoke.
Yeah, my subconscious spoke. I'm sorry.
Was that planned?
Well,
he set him up.
But like,
yeah, it was a setup.
But like, they give you food.
Fake news.
They give you a twin size bed and all the transportation
At the brothel or what?
No, at a brothel they'll give you something else.
Oh, different amenities.
Entertainment, yeah.
Different
but
amenities.
and you still get a bed though.
Like spirit entertainment.
Better.
Even better than
Out on Mexico entertainment.
Yeah, but yeah, Europe. I want to do one of those.
What about you, Christian? You didn't respond about Europe.
Why would I want to go to Europe?
He probably just wants to go to Amsterdam.
Not even. I could just go to Colorado and do the same thing. Why don't I gotta go that far?
Oh, we should go to Colorado.
Yeah. Wait, are you advocating to legalize marijuana?
I don't care.
Oh,
not really. Just more. There's a certain fungus that grows out of the ground it's very entertaining. Very entertaining. It's enlightening to say the least.
Is this the part where we have to say the information spread in this podcast does not reflect my personal views?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it reflects my personal views.
I got you. This is all a joke.
Nah, I wouldn't want to go to Europe. Well, I mean, like, I guess, but it's not something that's at the top of my priority. Like, I want to go to Europe. It'll be fun. Like, I'd rather go to Africa, see some lions or some shit. That should be cool. I would much rather do that than
just go to the zoo.
Huh?
Go to the zoo.
Yeah, but I want to be in the cage and like just have them try to attack me, and I'll just be standing inside the cage talking shit.
Would y'all do that? Cage diving?
Hell no.
No.
Look, there's one thing I will not do.
There's one thing I don't fuck with is sharks.
There's a one
ocean.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with the ocean.
No, so y'all wouldn't do a cruise?
Animal. I'm a land
no
animal.
cruises?
Fuck no.
I've done a cruise, but
you wouldn't do a cruise?
I don't know, maybe only if it's carnival, so I get the full experience. It's like Spirit, but for cruises.
Yeah.
Is it really like there's no laws on there?
Bro,
it's international.
It's international waters.
They waive. So depending on the ship, whatever flag is waived, those are the laws that apply on that ship. And I think they use another country's flag. So
like one of them little islands.
One of the islands. Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. You could buy like a passport, or no, you could buy like your residency or citizenship to one of the islands. And
you can buy it to a lot of countries. They'll let you
for like 100K or 300. So if you want to make sure to support the channel, you know, that way we can get
so we can be international.
international.
Yeah.
Passports.
No, I mean, I don't know what I would do on a cruise. I feel like I would get bored after a day.
Well,
I would
it's
just
a lot
get
of
drunk.
it's all free food. It's all free alcohol. Well, actually, no, it's not all free alcohol, but they do give you.
I think so.
No, you buy the packs. I think.
You buy packs, but they let you bring 2 bottles of wines. They don't let you bring hard liquor on the boat.
Hey, you know, you just if you want to get hard liquor, you know, just
bro. Look, bro, I've seen the Titanic. I'm good. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to go missing.
But was the Titanic a cruise?
Huh?
No, it was just a transatlantic.
I'll be Jack if you'll be Rose.
I think we've already done that, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. But I want to do it in real life.
Do what?
I want to be Jack and he'll be Rose, and we'll get on the Titanic.
I mean, ideally, I'll be Jack and you'll be Rose.
So who's the bottom and who's the top?
He just called me the pretty one, so I'm okay with it.
I'm a Emmy Award winner, and what are you?
I don't care. I'm
exactly.
a bad bitch.
What about you? What about you, Chris? You like traveling or what?
I think for the few times I've actually traveled, I actually do enjoy it. I always enjoy just doing me, enjoying the destination. I actually do like going to the airport because I like going in the morning, getting my coffee, taking my time, just waiting in TSA, just seeing.
So how long
the
are you at the
faces.
airport for? Like how many
You
hours?
turn it into
before?
an experience. It's
Yeah.
not just I'm gonna catch a flight.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
Usually I go on by Mexican time, so I'm usually at the airport like 3 hours before.
That's crazy, huh? Like
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Well, I
it's
try to time it to where I get through TSA and I only wait like 30 minutes. if
Well, it's
that.
because
Same,
the
yeah.
thing is that like I am terrified of like missing a plane, of a bus, especially like when I'm trying to get back home.
Have you ever been close to missing an airplane by any chance?
No, because I'm always there early. But
Should I call him out?
Why?
Last year in Tennessee.
oh yeah, so actually, funny story.
Hey,
You liar.
he was so good on time. He showed up a day early. That's how good he was.
So funny story.
Oh, data spare.
I fucked up bad.
Turn that shit into an experience.
Bro,
They have,
It
night
was-
at, they have night at the museum. Chris and night at the airport. We're gonna see what comes to
Man,
life.
when I tell you I was pissed. So let me tell you,
No, and the airport was so crappy. It was just like
it was
one.
such a shitty airport. You know what?
It was
Fuck the airports.
it was worse than Hobby.
It was worse than hobbies.
Shout out to the South Side.
So let me tell the story. So we went to Tennessee to visit my friend, right? And this was the first time we took a trip as a group of friends.
Yeah, well, except for him.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, so it was, there was miscommunications about, what days are the flights and which flights we're choosing. So I bought a flight.
There was no miscommunication.
Given that you canceled
You
the flight over there
miscommunicate-
so you could ride with us.
Hey, it was
no.
miscommunication.
No, you jumped the gun and
Hold on.
bought the
Yeah.
bought the
So-
flights ahead of us.
Yeah, so I originally bought my flight to Allegiant, which was fine.
Shout out to Allegiant Airlines.
Which was the day we were leaving, and we were all on the same page about the day we left and the day we came back.
Hey, but on the cool, that's my fault because I want to be bougie and fly United.
Yeah, so
Oh, United's dope.
so then Orlando buys his ticket with Leo, and they bought United, and I was like, you know what? Let me fly with them. So I canceled my flight to Allegiant. I buy a flight with United so I can fly with Leo and Orlando, which I did. I left with you guys.
Yeah.
Did you get your money back
For what?
for
Let him-
the original
let him tell his
flight?
story.
that
For
you-
Allegiant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get my money back for Allegiant, but
Shout out to Allegiant.
I spent all of it at Tennessee. So it's what was it, Sunday morning?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Sunday morning and flight.
Early as fuck too.
Yeah, it was like a 6-7 a.m. flight. And you're allowed to check in 24 hours to so you can finally fly back home. Orlando and Leo check in and I'm like, hey Orlando, it's
On
not
the way there.
on the way
on the
there.
cool, we were running late.
Yeah, we were running late because Belon was like partying till like
He was
fucking
still
5
drunk.
a.m. So I'm like, hey Orlando, it's not letting me check in, bro. Like, can you check?
No. You remember this? I think it was Pelon had the Challenger, right?
Yeah.
Still. So it was me and Lee on the back, like super tight as hell. And then we were just like, all right, I already checked in, whatever. And then out of nowhere, you just hear Chris like, I can't check in. I don't know what's going on. And then Chris passes me the phone to where he says like for me to check. And I'm like, Chris, this is for tomorrow.
So my flight was for the next day, Monday, when I was trying to leave home already on Sunday, and I got fucking pissed. And then these two assholes were like, you got the wrong day. And let me tell you, I never get mad. And
talking shit. What
and
was
they
you
were talking
saying?
shit, and like I'm a guy with a lot of patience, and I'm a really nice guy.
He is
But
a really
like-
nice guy.
But like these, like they were pissing me off bad, and so I'm like, I don't know what to do.
My man was on his last dollar.
I was on my last dollar. I didn't have any more money. I'm like, man, I done fucked up.
No, it's cause on the cool, Chris could have stayed an extra day.
Yeah, I
on
could
the cool,
have stayed
on
an
the
extra
cool,
day.
but it was just Chris was like so
It was too toxic for
No.
you to stay another day.
no. Chris was just like so uptight about like no, I have to leave today. Like
Yeah.
I already planned out my day or whatever. I have to leave today. I
I
have to
had
leave today.
I had class on Monday.
Yeah, but
that's-
not in the morning.
Well, yeah, whatever. But like, I just didn't want to be in Tennessee anymore because Like you get that feeling when you're like tired. And
No, you know what? Hang out with Belone for like if you hang out with Belone like more than 2 days, you'll probably experience what
2 days,
Yeah.
2 hours, guys.
Nah,
Damn.
dude, it's just like
Hola, perdida.
your body just is so consumed by alcohol and toxicness. Is like you just can't stay there anymore.
You just want to shower in your shower, huh?
So my friend Pelon was like, "No, fuck it, just stay another day." And I'm like, "No, I have to leave home today." So I just get off of the car, and
it was so awkward. But by that point, we were like, "Damn!"
yeah,
like,
it was awkward, and like
just waving goodbye to Chris.
I'm like, no, like I'm gonna leave today. I'll figure it out. I'll figure some shit out, but I'm leaving today. And so I got off the car with Leo and Orlando, and I was looking for flights. And at one point, I was like, oh shit, wait, I still have my credit from Allegiant because I canceled the flight with them. And they were like, no, we had already refunded you the money. And I'm like, well, shit. And I had like probably $20 in my bank account. I'm like, well, I'm a dumbass for traveling with no money. And then I found a flight. It was Allegiant,
Yeah.
I think it was. It was like $80. It was going to leave at 8 a.m. And I'm like, I know I just like told Orlando and Leo to fuck off, but I'm going to ask them for money because I don't want to stay here anymore. So I text Orlando. I'm like, hey, bro, I know you're on your plane already. Can you let me borrow some money so I can leave? Luckily, Orlando did come through. I really appreciate that, though.
Would you use the money?
huh?
Use all the money?
Nah, he
I
gave me his credit
I
card.
gave him my credit card number.
So
Ooh, he had the credit card.
yeah, so
So shout out to United Miles.
Yeah, and he
Mile
said-
Plus card.
and he said, "Don't worry about it. Don't pay me back," which was a godsend. And luckily, I was able to get home Sunday morning. But yeah, no, fuck the airport. Never mind. I was so pissed, bro.
Bro, I forgot what we were saying, but it was so funny at the time. I don't remember.
You changed up his whole vibe. He was happy. It's an experience.
No,
it's a good time.
I totally forgot about the story. But then when he mentioned it, I'm like, "Fuck."
You just
dude.
felt it bubbling back up again.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
Lord.
No, but Chris is usually like always pretty on time. I don't think we've
He
traveled.
was really on time that time.
Like, have we traveled with each other? Like,
Nah, that was the first time we ever traveled with each other. Other than going to like College Station.
like yeah, road trips or whatever. What
Yeah.
about airplane? Like, have I ever traveled with you before airplane?
Not
Just that one time
Tennessee
y'all
was
went.
the
Yeah.
first time.
I feel like we've been somewhere on an airplane.
Vegas? Were we on the same
That was after though.
Yeah.
Were we at the airport together? No, you flew Spirit. You flew Frontier.
I flew from Hobby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ooh. It's
Were you
unfortunate.
with us? No, Chris was with us.
No, I flew.
It was you and me. It was us
I
two.
flew
Yeah.
Bush.
No, where did we fly? Where did Yats go with us?
Tennessee.
Tennessee the second time.
Second time.
Oh, so y'all flown with each
Yeah,
other?
yeah. We flew when we went to Tennessee with Jatiri and
Chewy.
Chewy.
Angela.
yeah.
Has that been like a learning experience, Chris? Like whenever you book flights, like
Yeah, whenever I book flights, I double check, triple check, quadruple check, and like I make sure the dates are fine. Like whenever we went to Vegas, I had a like
you jumped the gun on that one too, bro. Like on the cool, we could have all left together.
yeah, no, and we could have saved more money. I thought the prices were gonna go up, so I mean, you live and you learn. But
That happened to me too.
But then it could
I
have bit you in the ass, and you could have been stuck trying to pay $600 for a flight.
that is true. I guess
It
it's
works
very,
both ways.
Yeah, very volatile, but
But did we? but did we?
no,
I hate traveling with Orlando, and it was only one time.
the
For the whole time before we even booked a ticket. Hey, bro, do you want to just book a one way? We'll figure it out after. Like, nah, I want to come back.
that's fucking crazy.
No, but it's because like I already had it planned it out. Like,
But you didn't articulate that plan. All I heard was let's fly one way. We'll figure that shit out the next.
no, but like worst case scenario, I had already a flight from Houston to LA and then to Vegas. Like call it a day. Like $100 United. You know, hey, we travel. You know, we're gonna go to LA, Vegas, all in 2-3
We're
days.
going
or
to
whatever.
airports. We're not traveling. We're going to airports.
People don't need to know that.
oh, in LA. Get out
Yeah,
of
I mean that is true. Just post on your story. LAX just got to LA, you know. But
Fakers.
Hey, we're on the cloud train, you know. So just make sure to follow me on Instagram. You know, if you don't follow me, then or block me, I don't care.
follow me on TikTok for those
That one
cheesy legal
It
advice
hurt. It hurt.
TikToks.
Cheesy legal advice.
What about you, Christian?
Bro, I hate traveling. I swear. I don't like flying on planes. That
You
shit
don't
is for
like spending, bro.
Nah, I don't mind spending. I don't like flying. I'm not traveling on a plane until I buy a private jet. Commercials for peasants. I ain't a
Oh
fucking
my
peasant.
god!
I'm gonna get a private plane and I'm just gonna chill like that. Um, I'm joking, but I really don't like flying all that much.
He's like, damn,
I
I look like a douche.
I thought you were being honest first.
Nah, hell nah, bro.
It's a space to be honest
I flew
with each
Spirit
other,
this
bro.
weekend, baby. Who am I playing with? And we were the show.
Hey, there's
were watching
nothing
us.
wrong with flight Spirit. Okay, I don't get the.
They canceled my flight at 2 a.m. the day of.
Okay, never mind. There is something wrong with flight with Spirit.
I was
But
out.
that's in general right now. I mean, they're canceling flights left and right.
Bro,
That is true.
I was drunk. They passed me the phone. I said, that's not right. I passed somebody else. They're like, nah, they canceled our flight. I'll have to pull in Orlando and book an expensive ass flight back.
My mom
Really,
was-
you
My mom was supposed to fly back from Mexico on Saturday, and she showed up. You know, she did her COVID test the day before. Showed up to the airport at 4 a.m. It got canceled, and then she had to go do the COVID test again and fly back. Or her flight was originally on Friday.
Bro, you should have
They
emailed me
pushed-
her. You should have emailed me her COVID test. I would have edited it.
They pushed it back to Sunday.
Jesus Christ.
So
For all intents and purposes, that was a joke.
That was also a joke, similar to the private jet.
We
app.
do not commit fraud by falsifying
Federal and medical.
federal and medical results
Yeah,
for
get-
the COVID-19.
Get fully vaxxed. Don't listen to me. But
Or listen to Joe Rogan. I think he's a
he's
doctor.
He's Dr. Joe Rogan, according to Dana. White.
And Aaron Rodgers. Shout out.
but I mean, the whole traveling experience, I don't like. I don't like being on the plane. I don't like being in the airport. I don't like being in general. I don't like being in spaces where there's a lot of people.
No, but
This is why I don't go to the mall. I buy all my
elaborate
shit
that though.
online.
No, so you said they canceled your flight, and what you had to book another flight, or you had to spend money for that other flight.
Well, they canceled the flight, and then we had to call somebody who. So we were on a bachelor party where I'm with the groom. I had to call the bride and be like, "Can you book 6 flights back? We're all pissed drunk." Like we're all like,
that was kind of self-inflicted.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
it was 4 a.m. Vegas time, so it was like 6 here.
Yeah.
We were all pissed drunk. We're either not leaving or can you book us a flight back? If you can't book us a flight back, we'll figure it out once we get sober. But she came in clutch like 30 minutes to an hour later. She was like, 6 flights. Y'all all owe me this amount of money. And I was like,
Oof, I've been traveling on a budget lately. I don't know if I could have. I would have
Yeah.
probably just like catch a Greyhound or something.
Yeah.
I thought about it. If I would have just rented a car and drove.
I would have told her, hey, look, can you put me on a payment plan or something? Because that's a lot of money.
No.
But what did Spirit do? Like, did they refund you?
They gave us a flight for 3 days later. So they canceled our
Wait,
flight for
but-
Sunday and they said, well, you can fly it on Wednesday.
But was it hotel included and all that stuff?
No, it was just a flight.
Oh, that
It was just a
sucks.
flight.
Oh, dude, you should have Karen that shit.
We did. We're going to get a refund though.
Oh,
We're
okay.
good.
Oh,
Because it was their fault. We didn't cancel it. They canceled on us.
But are they gonna pay for your other travel? I think they could pay for your other travel.
yeah,
Look,
they
dude,
should
I don't
be able
care.
to.
I just wanted to.
No,
get out.
let's fight it. Like we need to get money for the
Yeah,
podcast.
When we get off the podcast, I'm gonna have my lawyer,
Pseudo
and
lawyer.
my advocate right here, fight for my rights, and we are going to get a free trip to somewhere.
No,
And
we're
they're
trying to
probably
get a
gonna
new camera.
Oh yeah, that too. And they lost one of my boys' bags, but that was United. That's a different story.
Shout out to United.
Yeah, United
Yeah.
was nice though. I just hate being so crammed up for that long.
But what I like about United and like Delta or whatever, like they have in flight entertainment. So
Yeah.
you could buy Wi-Fi. You could be out there texting in the middle of nowhere, telling
That's
all your
very
honey
true.
bunnies, hey, I love you, I miss you. You know.
Honey bunny.
Man, so I'm assuming you guys wouldn't like to travel like to like across the ocean because those flights are like 10, 12-hour flights.
have you ever heard that song by Drake? Pop half a Zanny to land. That's exactly what I was gonna do. I don't want to
I
be
wonder
awake.
what would the dog smell the drugs inside of you? Like
No, it's digesting.
I don't know.
It's gone.
If you know the answer, make sure to comment. And while you're commenting, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, that's probably also why I hate flying because I can't fall asleep on the plane. I've never fallen asleep on a plane.
No, but you know what you need to do? You need to go to New York, stay there for like a day if you hate like all those long flights, and then from New York you just hop to Europe. I think it's like 3 or 4 hours.
That's not a bad idea. I would actually prefer to do that than
Yeah.
just do it a straight shot. See, thank you, TripAdvisor. I'll take that
Yeah.
into account.
No, that's what I was looking at too. Whenever I was trying to, I actually booked a flight to Japan, but it's
Was it direct?
no, it
Oh,
wasn't.
you
direct.
can't do. They don't do directs, do they?
No, so it's either I think the one I picked was flew to LA, then to Hawaii, and then to Japan.
Yeah.
But like that was a long ass flight. There's also one that flew to LA, then I think it was one of the big cities in Canada, and then it flew to Alaska,
It's
and
probably
then
cool.
to Japan.
You went to
think it was.
Montreal. Oh, it would have landed in Montreal.
Yeah, but
So you would say Japan's your like destination?
oh yeah, dude. I saved up money to go to Japan, and then COVID said, "Nah, fuck you."
Hey, save money, live better, Walmart, baby.
Yeah. Well, now I'm gonna probably use that money to buy a house, but
Ooh, that's how you know he got it.
Hey,
Some of
make
us,
sure to hire him. We'll let you know when you can hire him.
yeah, no, but yeah, Japan is definitely on my number one list. I had already like started doing a plan. Like I was gonna be there for 2 weeks, backpack throughout like the major cities, some smaller cities. I think I budgeted like I think it was
stupid
like
expensive.
14,000.
Hey, but Japan, yeah,
Jeez,
Japan's
stupid
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah, Tokyo's stupid
You
expensive.
should have just gone to Thailand.
No thanks. I don't want to accidentally.
It's Disneyland.
You know,
From what I've heard.
You know, after watching Bangkok, like I do kind of want to go to Thailand.
Let's do it. What?
Oh, you mean Hangover?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hangover.
When they go to
What did I say?
You said Bangkok.
Well, you saw
After I
I
watched
mean,
Bangkok.
that's
Okay, after I watch Bangkok,
that's
and
he's
the
watching. He's
Hangover
watching
movie.
different kinds of movies.
But yeah, no, Japan, and then probably do the European tour. That's pretty much it. And Russia. I want to see Russia.
Yeah, that would be badass.
Yeah, I want to go to.
We're
I wanna
gonna go
to
to
Russia.
Petersburg. We're gonna go to Moscow.
Yeah, it would just be fucking weird to go see a country that's just like the straight opposite of us. So
I don't think.
They're not straight opposite.
Yeah, I
I
don't-
mean, it's
well,
I mean,
it's just a totalitarian.
would y'all go to
state.
North Korea? I've always had that.
Hell,
I've watched like
no.
hundreds of videos.
nah,
Well,
fuck that.
maybe not hundreds, but
I would want to go to China for sure.
no,
before
no,
the war
you-
breaks out or what?
Yeah.
Before we start bombing each other?
Yeah.
no, but you have to go to North Korea though.
For what?
For what? I don't want to die.
You're not gonna die as long as you follow the rules.
But there's nothing to see. They have hollow cities.
Exactly.
I can go downtown and look at filled cities.
Dude, you know,
filled buildings.
I could go to Detroit.
We ain't gotta go that far. We ain't gotta go that far.
shout out to the people from Detroit. Y'all are built for tough.
Y'all are going MIA. That's what y'all going.
No, but it's like y'all ever watch Vice News from like the early get go before they got bought out?
No.
So I think the main guy's name is either John or Steve, and I forget his name. Anyways, he took a trip to North Korea, and after he released his documentary, he got banned from North Korea.
Yeah, it's North Korea. Thanks a lot. Like you, that's a go-to destination. No,
I'm a little adventurous, you know.
that's a hard pass.
Man.
No, but after that guy died from what was his name, Almo or something?
Yeah, the guy that got held captured.
Yeah.
and then they only shipped him back once he was dying, and then he died.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
no, thank you.
I mean, if I go with Dennis Rodman, I'm okay with it. If Dennis Rodman isn't there, I don't want to go.
For those who don't know, Dennis Rodman is a 5-time winning NBA final champion.
A shitload.
I think a 3-time.
3-time NBA
Yeah, I think you're
player, popular in the 80s and 90s. Most popular.
Colorful hair, wore dresses. He was Young Thug before Young Thug
Yeah.
in the NBA.
And is second best to Michael Jordan and Scottie
I
Pippen.
don't agree with that.
But I do want to go to Moscow. I don't really care for Europe or Japan.
But Russia is Europe. Like, come on, like decide
Russia
your,
is Asia.
It depends what part of. You know how big Russia is.
yeah, but you just said
You
Moscow,
can
St.
stand on the edge of
Petersburg.
Alaska and look at Russia.
Yeah, but you just said I don't care about Europe. Russia,
Yeah,
that
but
part
it's
of
not
Russia
late-
is in Europe.
Eastern Europe.
Look, yeah,
He just fucking with
they're
you.
built different, bro.
No,
Yeah,
I think like Europe. I want to go to Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Like they don't even speak Spanish out there.
Neither do we.
Catalan, yeah.
Yo soy what is it? Cantonese?
Cantonese.
I don't know.
You're on
That's what what people from Hong Kong speak.
Oh,
That you're way
damn. I
geographically.
thought I was smart.
And
But
studied
Leo-
history. Didn't study geography.
So you don't have a specific place?
He said
Nah,
Dubai.
not really. Well, yeah, Dubai.
Dubai?
I want to do like all the nature shit.
think
wanna
the
do all the
Middle
national
East would be
parks.
cool to look at.
The Middle East.
Egypt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the pyramids.
Yeah, the pyramids would be dope.
What other cool places are there in the Middle East? Like,
Syria,
Syria?
before it got bombed, bro.
Yeah.
Syria was beautiful.
Well,
Before
I
Syria.
would look anywhere with historical significance. So,
would you go to Jerusalem?
yeah,
I think that's a trip
The two rivers, the Euphrates and the Tigris River.
Oh, okay.
Ancient Sumerian, shout out.
Yeah,
Ancient Sumerian.
Babylonian stuff like that. I'd like to go to Vietnam too.
South Africa would probably be cool.
Yeah,
Cape
South
Town.
Africa, Madagascar.
But you got to get all these shots to go to
Orlando,
Africa,
we're not even vexed, bro. What are you talking about shots?
I'm asking. You.
But you do need a lot of shots to go to
Yeah, you
Africa.
Yeah, you do.
That's why I'll probably never go.
I don't know. I'm not much of a. I want to see a city. I just want to see nature because I live in a city. It's gonna be a little bit more dressed up than where I'm from. So,
Well, Leo had mentioned South America before. Like, I think
Mhm.
the Amazon River would be pretty cool.
I want to go to that the Brazilian festival.
Oh,
in Rio.
Yeah,
y'all want to go to Bogota and
That would be
pretend,
cool.
pretend like we're
Colombia
like we're
would be
Pablo?
dope.
Bro, yeah, I think.
At Argentina.
Wait, I think we almost went to Colombia one time with Elon and Danny.
Yeah,
Y'all went to Costa Rica.
Costa
Yeah, we ended up going to Costa Rica, which is like 5 out of 5.
you have any funny stories with Costa Rica
that you can share.
that you can share?
Yeah, I think Costa Rica is like really, really amazing. Like you
That
have,
means he has those stories that he can share.
He's about to be politically correct. He's thinking about it.
no,
He's censoring his thoughts.
Trying to filter every word that's
Yeah.
coming out.
no, I won't filter this first story out. No, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like, it's because I'm Central American. Like, I'm not Mexican, but
By association.
but I'm just Mexican by association. But just to see what Costa Rica has done economically speaking, it's so freaking insane. Like they have forests, they have mountains, they have a jungle, they have a volcano, and all of this stuff is like really well connected with roads, and their tourism is popping. So like El Salvador, Panama, Honduras, all of y'all guys that need to step it up. So Bukele, if you're watching this, big shout out to you. But
he's hurting right now. I bet you.
hey, Bitcoin, baby.
Yeah.
But
That shit. He looking at his taxpayers like, "Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
losing all that dollar money. Well, anyway, so the first story that I'll share, it's kind of funny. So we ended up flying United. Shout out to United. We're waiting on that sponsorship right quick. But I don't think we sat together with Christian and Danny. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to the U.S. Marine Corps. Shout out to his French girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Oh, he didn't censor himself there. I'm just fucking with you.
What? Anyway, so we didn't end up sitting together. So I ended up sitting next to a pretty older guy. I had no type of business. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I think I put on my AirPods or my headphones, whatever I had, just to kind of ignore him. But he started conversating with me, and so I'm like, okay, cool. I got to meet him. Supposedly, I don't know how true this is, but he was like an oil tycoon, not a millionaire, but not like super rich. But he said he was the type of guy that he would give up his oh no, so I was flying like, where first class is at, you have your second row, like business economy or whatever. So that's where I had my ticket.
Oh, he was living lavish.
So he said like, no, I rather give up if there's a serviceman then or whatever, I like to give up my seat. Then again, I don't know how much bull crap he was saying or whatnot, but he was basically telling me he lived out there by Bryan and like by College Station. That he had a business over there. So I saw his shirt. I kind of did some mental screenshots, and I'm like, let me Google him afterwards. And his story kind of checked out that he was a pretty successful guy, whatnot. And by the end of the flight, he was like, "Look, I'm gonna be at this bar right here, or at this hotel right here. So if you and your friends just want to come out and visit, whatnot, cool or whatever." And then I was like, you know what? I'll see what's up or whatever, because we don't know what we're gonna do. And so I don't know, or like the whole time there was this lady in front of us listening to our whole conversation, and I was like, oh my god, what the heck? And so basically what this guy was telling me is that he had a wife in Costa Rica that he would go visit a lot, and so he was always back and forth. He had a wife here, he had a wife over there, and and I'm like, what the heck,
Man's
dude?
living the dream.
Yeah.
Crazy that he opened up to you like that.
Well, that's what I found really weird. Again, I don't know if he was like, lying.
BSing.
Yeah, and so basically we ended up going to the place he told us to go to, but I never got his phone number or anything, so we kind of missed him. But he was a really cool guy. I'm sure I would have probably like gotten a little closer with him, probably asked him to sell me a few $100 or whatever, but we didn't get the chance.
About his
And
third wife.
and crazy. So we ended up at the place he told us to go. He wasn't there, and I don't know. We're like, we like it was like a pretty bad part of the city. Like I don't know. We're like we walk a corner and they're like, marijuana, droga, coca, and I'm like, what the heck?
Damn.
It was probably a good thing I didn't run into him, bro.
He was probably
Kidnapped
back.
y'all.
If he would have kept walking, he was probably back there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But basically, what
He was the one funding the guy selling you the shit.
I was probably gonna be out there being sold, but no. And then so that same night I had to pull out Costa Rican money. I forgot. I think they call it a colon or peso. So I pulled out my money. I lost my ATM card right there, and so it was a rough night because it was like, what the heck? How am I gonna survive for the rest of the trip? But shout out to United my Explorer card because I can use that credit card anywhere in the world without getting charged. But yeah, that was a wild first night, and then I think a few days we ended up in a beach town, and we met this other older guy that said, you know what, screw the United States, I don't want to live there anymore. I'm gonna dump my social security money into the Costa Rican government. So he had free healthcare, and he was single, but he was like, no, you know what? Every week, I go buy a girl or whatever, and I'm happy.
Damn.
So it's like there's a lot of Americans out there that are enjoying.
There's something out there for
It
everybody.
just sounds like a bunch of whole horny white dudes out there just trying to.
Retired.
Yeah.
Every time.
Living
I mean, if he's gonna sit at a retirement home or sit at a beach,
Get your money.
he can move to Florida or he can move to Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's true.
So he said he was living pretty comfortable, and it was funny because like the only reason why we stopped talking to him is because he had a bike with a motor on it, and Danny, I think he really enjoys bikes and all that stuff. So we stopped and asked him a few questions, and then he kind of told us his whole life story or whatever. And he's like, you know what? Screw the United States. I decided to come live here. I pour my money into the economy. I get free healthcare and all that. So if you ever want to retire, make sure to go to Costa Rica, I guess.
Not a bad plan. But road trips as opposed to flying, do you guys have a preference?
Depends where I'm going.
If I'm not driving, I don't mind a road trip.
I
But
like road trips.
You don't like driving?
I prefer driving.
Yeah, me
I
too.
love driving too.
no more than 3 hours.
No.
The most I've driven is like 10 hours in one day, and I don't like it.
I think I've driven.
Like 9
16.
from Destin back.
Oh wow,
Yeah, me too.
Drove from here to Michoacan 16 hours.
straight.
You
With
did
my
all the
dad. With my
driving?
dad. We were taking turns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
It was pretty dope. It was nice.
Did they stop y'all like crossing the border?
Every border, they always stopped us. We lied. Instead of saying we're going to Michoacan, we say we're going to Guanajuato. So they wouldn't check our cars, but I don't think that would work anymore. I think it's flipped.
I don't
The block
understand,
is hot.
but
They stop you at the entrance to every state to try to make sure that you're not moving anything or associated with anybody. So they'll have military checkpoints every so often. If once you go I guess deeper past Monterrey.
I wouldn't. I don't go to Mexico at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't like flying, but I do love road trips.
I love
Yeah,
road trips.
are fun.
Road trip to the Grand Canyon this year or what?
Hey,
I would be down.
Spring break.
That would be cool.
I would be down.
Y'all always talking about doing things, but y'all are never down.
I mean, we did say Miami at the beginning, and now we just switched back.
Hey,
to the
if
Grand
if
Canyon.
if y'all are down, so I can ask for the days off. Oh wait, no, I'm taking the MPRE. Never mind. I'm sorry.
You're taking
about
what?
it.
I'm taking the MPRE in March. It's basically to see if you're gonna be an ethical lawyer. But
Are you an ethical person?
I think so, but I think that's a topic for another day.
But it's law.
What do you mean?
Isn't ethics subjective?
Yeah, but it's because I mean, basically, so this is a topic for another day. But essentially, you owe a duty to your client, and you owe him basically that you're gonna do everything in his best interest. So,
Got you. I mean, that makes sense.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, want to see nature, and I want a road trip.
yeah, but I think what I got from you though, man, is that you got to be open when you're out there traveling. You always you see new things, you hear other point of views, other experiences,
Meet other
and
people.
other people.
You know
But-
what is one thing I would like to do,
What?
and I don't know if I would do it
Make a good
now that
point.
I'm young or later that I'm old. I think it would be cool to like build one of those vans or hook up an RV and just
Or
like drive.
van life.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I love that.
Could you actually do it though? You say you would do it,
I
but could
think
you
I
see yourself
can.
doing it
I think I can.
Just-
Probably when I'm older.
by yourself?
Nah, like with my wife and kids if I have any. or
You
if
have-
it's
you have
me
a
and my
wife?
Nah, but whenever
Oh.
I do.
I think I could do it with my significant other.
Probably just her, like once our kids are grown out, and
Yeah, I would
Whatever.
love to do that. Too.
I think that would be legit.
That would be better. Just cross country from place to place. Little
Yeah.
little towns are fun,
Yeah,
little towns are fun.
if you're a certain skin color, they
except
are fun.
unless it's Viter, Texas. Then don't stop.
Yeah, no, don't stop in Jasper, Texas. Don't stop in
Viter.
Viter, Texas.
Yeah.
Just don't stop in Yee Yee country. I mean Yee Yee country town.
Yee Yee.
Counties.
And if you do have a red hat, you'll be good.
Yeah, yeah.
Be good.
Yeah, that would
Oh,
be
the
legit.
Kanye red hat. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Kanye red hat. Kanye
Yeah.
for president 2024.
But that is something that I would.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I mean, I think my parents kind of give me crap about traveling so much sometimes. Like, you know, they're kind of like, you know,
They're boomers.
well, in the sense like, you know,
Different-
hey, you
different
need to think about your future. You know, you spend a lot of money whenever you travel. You travel too much, but then again, I'm like, you know, kind of
What do I die to?
You're never gonna feel this good again.
no, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I tell them like all I've been able to travel is because of y'all, like indirectly, like y'all made life choices that kind of have impacted me to be able to travel. So I'm like, y'all never really got to travel much. Well, I'm traveling for y'all.
Orlando, you know the old guy you said in Costa Rica?
Yeah.
I think that was a mirror. It's gonna be you when you're old. as shit.
Nah.
Maybe that was you.
That
from
was
the
you
future.
from the future. You were having an Inception moment.
No, I'm a retire like in
You'll have deja vu.
I'm
later
gonna
on.
retire like somewhere by like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 acres in the middle of Texas, and maybe Temple. I like Temple. You ever been to Temple?
No.
It's like maybe an hour and a half away from Austin, 2 hours from Houston. Like just buy a plot of land. I don't want to be bothered by anyone. Be out there.
But then the
Have your little
FOMO's gonna
farm.
get you.
Yeah, a little.
Couple goats.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I won't be far off to like go to Austin, go to Houston, go to San Antonio, I guess, or you know,
College Station.
Dallas. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be like 50,
He's
60
gonna be
years.
walking around. Back in my day, we was having fun.
I'm not gonna be out there like
You're gonna be 50 years old at
like
Northgate.
like
Yeah.
I went to Northgate a few weeks ago for my friend's graduation. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? Like I don't enjoy this anymore.
It
You
wasn't
lie.
fun?
No, I mean, cause it's like we had a lot of fun, like together, like
Yeah.
everything we did. It's like it's not like now I'm going just because my friend is there. Like one, it's not like we're going as a group anymore. Type.
I would
Yeah.
like to go back just for like one night, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Let's do
but
it.
we're going to bigger and better places now.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really like going out.
Objectively, did y'all have more fun in one of the nights, whichever on a random night in College Station? Do y'all think y'all would have had more fun than y'all did when we went to Vegas?
bro,
Yeah.
College Station has some of the best memories.
So is a random
College
College Station
memories.
weekend was better than Vegas?
No, not for me.
Mm,
I
I could
had
probably
fun,
yeah.
but
I was gonna say yeah.
I
College
could
Station-
pick probably some.
They're
some
different,
weekends-
but
I could probably pick some weekends that were funner in C-Stat than there was in Vegas. But I think objectively overall, I think Vegas is just a better experience. 'Cause
No, dude, we were on a freaking helicopter. I know you weren't able to join us, Chris, but like
I wasn't on a
and
helicopter.
yeah, which is some bullshit, by the way. If you weigh more than I think it was like 250, they make you buy 2 seats, which is bullshit. I should have sued, but there's no grounds for.
hey, 2022, baby, better lifestyle,
yeah,
better
yes.
health decisions.
Yes, sir.
No, but I'm just saying, like
Just buy a
Vegas,
helicopter.
like it's because like on the cool,
we
like
didn't know what we were doing.
No,
Honestly, we didn't go with
a few of y'all were almost blacked out to the point where you couldn't enjoy the helicopter.
There's pictures of me on a helicopter, but I was never on one.
Someone got kicked.
Look,
arrested.
All I'm gonna say is I was on a different level before the helicopter took off.
It's just about taking advantage of new experiences when you travel.
That is true.
No, but it's just like Vegas. Even though like Vegas was really kind of like toxic and like,
Bro, Vegas is bombshells as a city.
like, dude, I was running like in 2 days. I was only running like on 4 hours of sleep, bro. Like I was making like terrible financial decisions. Like
We can vouch for that. We lost Orlando and he came back like, oh, I just lost it all in about 30 minutes. Okay, dude.
hey, but I made a lot of money though, and I lost a lot of money.
You had your highs, you had your low. You got the full experience.
Exactly.
The full experience.
But I will say, like College Station, it was kind of like, I don't
Those
want
were
to say we
pure
were
times.
broke, but it was like always on a budget. Like
Pre-gaming like
remember that
crazy.
one day we remember that one time we stayed for like we were going for one night. We ended up staying like a
The
whole weekend.
Ricky was there with us.
Yeah,
at the-
and then we had to go to Ross and
Buy
buy
clothes.
clothes.
Bro, dude, man, I remember when we would go to C-Stat together.
remember when my truck broke down?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
so
You know what, College Station?
Hold on,
for
hold on,
sure.
hold on, hold on.
so
But
traveling.
his truck broke down, but they weren't the ones that pushed it.
Leo got some fat white bitches to push his truck. Was
Jesus,
it?
that got violent, dude.
I don't know.
Oh, you got fat bitches to push his truck.
No, it wasn't.
We got girls. To
No, it was.
Like the gentlemen that they
and
are.
I was steering.
No, Leo was steering, and then like the girls that were with us helped us push.
So what were you doing? Giving moral support?
No, I was pushing too, and then some random guy that was like
yeah,
a Uber driver, I think.
He did get some nice ladies. To
Nah,
help him
I
out.
remember some.
Because I Venmoed somebody. I still have that Venmo receipt.
Oh
I
my
Venmoed
God.
somebody like $20 for helping us out.
Look,
I don't remember.
I wish the app Venmo did not exist in College Station.
Bro,
Every time I would have to spend money like on fucking Venmo, like Venmo me this, Venmo me that.
bro,
I mean,
let's
everyone
go.
was
Let's go to
broke.
College
I'm just
Station,
saying,
bro.
Chris, back in those days, if we would have bought a 6-pack and you drank a beer, I was gonna charge you for that beer.
No, look,
You know what? While we're on that topic, let's just stop. No.
Here. This is a nice ending segue. It's just an experience that traveling back in the day was driving an hour and a half to College Station
And having the time of your life.
with probably like $50-$60. I remember my mom would give me like $50 to go.
We would go to Cane's or we would go to Lane's.
We go to Lane's, go buy a bottle of Jack Daniels, have the time of our lives for 1-2 nights, and drive back.
Well,
And then
I
we
wasn't
would-
invited for.
We would
those
always
nights,
split the gas, baby.
Yeah.
We'd always split the gas, and then I'd show up to work
And-
drunk as hell.
and now that we're growing as men, and hopefully
I think we were men.
well, no, now we're like now we have
We were
salaries.
men. I don't know about you.
No, like we were like now we have salaries.
First the
and-
broad, now the men comment.
yeah, sorry.
Chris
sorry.
growing up.
No,
Woody went to college over here.
yeah, we're growing up. We're on salary now, and
I'm not on salary.
I still
I'm,
get paid hourly.
I'm get paid hourly too.
I actually get paid
my
OT,
bad.
thank God.
sorry, but
We're still peasants.
like now we get to like travel to better
you hold my
places, have better experiences.
Hold my
So
hand.
Get fucked up elsewhere.
yeah, well, no, still get fucked up with Jack Daniels. That's the choice of poison, but I'm look.
it's always an experience, and I think I've been
Especially
going to
with the
Mexico
boys.
too much, and I'm kind of like, man, I go to the same spot, but it's like, it doesn't matter to me. It's just like, whenever I go to Mexico, I like the mountains just relax
It's like he's
the hell
going
out of
home.
me.
I will
And-
say,
And then New York is just like, man, like I want, like that's New York City is like I don't know, that's America basically. If you ask a foreigner, what do they know about the United States? New York City, just watching the skyline and being with family. So to me that's beautiful. Like enjoying those moments.
I will say, the trip that we took together, I think it was fun. Everybody kind of brought their own personality. I love traveling with Orlando. He's a wild man, and hopefully we can do it again in the future.
I think we will.
Yeah.
A
And
lot of-
we can when we went to Vegas, it was like half-assed. We did have a plan. We didn't have a plan. So we're either going to follow your worldview and we're just not going to plan shit and go with the flow.
But that's the spontaneous. Like
I know, that's what
I
I'm
see
saying.
that, yeah.
like you gotta enjoy it. Like again, like I think what to Christian's point is like, what do you want to do? Whatever. I'm down for anything. That's not the answer, but
yeah, no.
Yeah.
hey, I mean,
It wasn't whatever because I threw some suggestions out and
It worked out.
they were shot down. But
All you wanted to do was get drunk and go play blackjack at the Golden Nugget, bro. Which
Bro,
we
I
had
went
done for 2 nights.
I
in a
went
row.
one night. I went one night. The first night that we were there. That's what I did.
Like, you know who we need to get up on the podcast? Adrian.
Oh,
Bobby. We need to get Bobby on
yeah,
here.
hey, he's actually traveled like a lot of places.
Every weekend.
Him and
He was in Mexico
Arturo.
last weekend.
Yeah, him and Arturo.
Arturo, yeah.
That dude is fucking funny.
Yeah.
Shout out to Delta Airlines.
So funny. Bro.
All right.
Hey, but you know, if you have a chance to travel, you know, we're probably gonna travel to Galveston. But if you help us support us on Patreon, maybe we can.
To Galveston or to Lake
And
Conroe.
And if you have any past itineraries of places you've gone, let us know where you've gone. Share your itineraries with us. Maybe we can plan around that.
We have
Either
a
gonna-
tripod, so we'll make sure to create some vlogs out of our future journeys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're either gonna do what we do with the podcast.
Already
We're gonna
visits.
it's gonna be over thought out, or it's not gonna be thought out at all, and we're just gonna see how it turns out.
Hey, yeah.
With that being said, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all coming, and that's a wrap. We'll catch y'all next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.